This is a bad sign when like I'm having trouble opening the safety glass. So today, two idiots play with a laser. It'll be fine.
Okay.
I think. Okay, so today we're gonna be trying, well, I'm gonna try the second example project in the examples guide, which is a laser engraving, which handily actually just uses a wasteboard. So that's perfect because we have one that we can use. And then it says laser goggles. And I know the Carvera came with that yellow or that green film or whatever to put on the inside of the thing.
orange film, yeah.
Did you want to put the film on the inside as well as use goggles, or did you? I think we need to, right?
I'm not sure how lasers work, but the safer side would probably be to like use that film and then also wear the goggles.
Okay, so let's go put, before we even turn anything on and like load up any projects, let's go put the plastic on the inside of the Carvera.
I think it literally just does like the front and the sides, and don't look from above. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Is that on the wrong side? Yeah. Did you have it upside down?
Yeah.
That's funny.
So the peel side is, yeah, I just watch Jason come back. He's like, I see a bubble here.
It just laid the same exact freaking creases in. It's so bad. It's actually so bad. Stretch. Okay, whatever. I'm over it.
All right, now we gotta do the
It
sides.
looks like the worst like packing. Like, yeah. It's as wrinkled as my brain isn't. So they sent us two right side pieces because it matches that way, but then
I can't flip it to fit this side because the sticky's on the back. So I'm probably gonna have to just throw it in here and hope for the best.
it doesn't even fit inside technically because it's too
Yeah,
big.
because it's cut for the outside part. What if I was like, let's just mask this on the other side.
Yeah,
We're not gonna be looking that
you
way.
can cut it to fit or whatever. It does. Clearly the laser protective film doesn't even cover the entire, like it doesn't cover the top at all. So I think we'll probably take this film off and then get get one that's like made better for this machine.
With the right amount of sides instead of two left sides.
So we'll do this laser test project and then yeah, we'll take that back off because the next project we want to do is our first custom cut. Nick put the JTC logo on a piece of acrylic, so we're going to try to cut it like the R2D2 did from the example project.
It was probably easier that way because I had like the measurements from that plate, and we have an extra backboard for it as well. But if I did it right, the bit shouldn't cut through either. It'll just be like a 1 millimeter max cut in on the top plate.
So engraving, not a cut, really.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's our first custom one, so well, let's get this laser one going first. So you mount it with the short direction, like it's gonna be portrait. Oh, does that have like a little lip on the side too?
Yeah, there's a lip on the side too. So, and there's a little bit more play in that direction. Oh, okay. Okay, that's
not moving.
That ain't going nowhere.
Nice. Hey, open control software, connect to Carvera. Got that done. Open root examples laser in the remote directory. So this looks way different than a cutting one because these are laser power
dots.
Yeah, laser power dots basically. Set working coordinate to X offset 7.5, Y offset 10. Check the configuration and click run. All right, and okay, I hear it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it is
I see little dots. Yeah.
It's green, huh?
A green dot. Yeah.
Well, I guess that's the only visible part. It's literally like burning a CD, guys.
It is etching something for sure.
Sick. So yeah, this is the G-code going.
This is how exactly where on Alderaan it's blasting.
Yeah. All right, so this is our second project of the day, which is our first custom cut. You're trying to cut the JC Sense logo
onto a sheet of acrylic.
So engraving, are you engraving it or are you actually cutting them out as separate pieces?
No, it's an engrave. So it's cutting into the same blank. Basically, as I was going through like a YouTube tutorial. Thank you, YouTube.
Yeah, they seem to have pretty solid tutorials, right? Their tutorial materials and stuff.
There's like a lot to go through, but I kind of just found one guy, Embrace Making. So I used his example for his acrylic sheet. He had like a Millennium Falcon.
Okay.
But I kind of just emulated the same measurements from what we did on our R2D2. So that was an acrylic sheet about 150 by 180. I had to input those in, and then the height is basically how deep it is. So for 4 millimeters, so it gave me this square. And then afterwards, I dropped in our logo. It's our original logo as an SVG, which was, actually this made a whole lot more sense after I did it. So the SVG literally just drops in these 3 shapes as part of the logo, and that's what's gonna be cut out. And from there, I just had to size it. The cool part was the machining bit. So the tool path, the first run I did was contour, and that was basically, here, I'll show you the settings. It's like a 2D contour. You get through to pick like your cutting depth, like your start, your ending. This all kind of gets plugged in when you choose which bit you're using. So in this case, I'm using the flat end bit, flat end bit. Cool. And it kind of fills it out automatically. And then you can get to pick where it starts, like from the outside, or from like, do you go on the outside of the SVG line or on the inside? And I put it on the line, so it should machine a contour line on there. They have ramping, which I'm still trying to figure out, but I believe, from my understanding so far, it eases the bit into the cutting area versus just dropping it straight in, dependent on the material or something.
Right.
I was going off the YouTube tutorial again, where he said he uses ramping so it eases the drill bit in, so I'm not being too harsh on the bit. After that, you click calculate, which is basically their slice, and then it's set as its own layer as contour. The second part I did was pocket. So pocket is, you could see the machining lines, but it's going to cut the inside pocket of the...
Oh, so it's going to cut the insides of the shapes a little deeper than the surface, so that way it has texture.
Yeah, I did it for texture, and it should kind of just see the more capabilities of what we could do at cutting, because you can see all the machining marks in here, and I kind of want to see what that will look like. Since it's on the same plate as R2D2, I figured we could throw light on it too, just to see how that will react compared to the other stuff.
Because that should be frosted-ish,
ideally. It should look frosted or textured in a way, but we'll see how it goes. I have a feeling this might be the longest part, judging by how many lines it's going to do for the pocket. But once we I already made the file, I already exported the file
to... The gcode and everything?
Yeah, it's called a .nc file. So once...
Okay, cool.
Yeah, once we send that to the slicer, I guess.
No, it'll be the control software, and then the control software uploads it to the...
So this will be the slicer, the mechanic.
Yeah, the CAM software is kind of what is the slicing step in 3D printing. It's that intermediate of like, okay, we have our shapes, now we need to turn it into machine instructions, basically.
Yeah, so after we throw this in the controller, we just have to make sure we click on the vacuum option.
Yeah.
And then let it rip and...
Send it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Looks like our laser is done, so I'm gonna rehome the machine. That's crazy.
It's smoky for sure.
Oh, wow. Maybe we should have turned the vacuum on. Dude,
that's actually pretty good.
That's crazy. It's like a printer, but yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, if we had like scrap metal, we could try that too.
Yeah, try it on like something harder. I think this laser, because this laser is only like 2.5 watts, I think it might not be powerful enough to cut into... I know they said plastics and woods, so I don't know about metal. It might not be powerful enough.
Okay, we don't worry about it then.
Sick. Well, laser confirmed. Let's
load the
get
next
our
piece.
custom cut.
Yeah. Okay, we should be ready to grab the file and run it now.
Cool.
With this part prepped.
Okay, auto leveling, auto vacuum. Let's enable that one this time. And send it.
Send it. Cool, let's go watch it.
Cool.
Okay. Sick. Vacuum's on.
yeah, like the vacuum's actually vacuuming.
Dude, look at it go.
Hey! I recognize that shape.
Oh my gosh, I did something.
Might actually be way faster than you think it was gonna be too.
Yeah.
Considering how quickly it's cutting these lines. Hell yeah.
Okay, stage 1 was fast.
Jeez. This is the step that you thought was gonna take a while, right?
This part, yeah.
So we'll see how quickly it does each run.
This might be a while.
Oh yeah, it's a really fine line.
All right.
So I guess for these pocket cuts that's when you need to choose a larger bit.
Yeah, I just went off of what were the one and two.
Sick though. I mean, the first cut worked cleanly, AF.
I guess we'll just have to come back and check it out after.
Okay, it looks like it did take a while. I think it did actually take the 2 hours that it said it was gonna take.
Like hour 43.
Yeah. Oh yeah, hour 43. I forgot it says elapsed. All right, let's go check it out. Dang, look at the collection bin.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
that's wild though. At least we know that works now.
Yay, vacuum works.
So I guess that texture part did
Yeah, it does catch the light.
Yeah. Because I guess, so probably I should have cut deeper. I think I did like a 1.5 mil on the pocket. I think it turned out pretty sweet. We just have to figure out that offset next time to get this more centered.
Because so I think the offset should have been 0, but I was just afraid of the tool striking the thing.
That's fair, yeah.
But dude, that's dope. Dude, it's super clean though. That's crazy. I mean, I don't have a reference point. Like, I've never worked with a CNC machine before, so all of this looks super clean. It looks super dope to us, but
yeah. I guess, yeah, I mean, I want to try it again next time with a different ramp.
yeah.
See what I can do about that. My guess is because I did the contour line on the vector, it probably didn't let the other bit cut into that section. So if I put it like outside, maybe would have gotten like a border around the whole JTC part.
Yeah.
But I don't know how that would have looked on catching light. So I mean, like proof concept, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, this was just to make sure that we can cut a shape that we want
without destroying the bit. You know, just a couple more. I'd say honestly like two more runs. Ideally one more run, but you
just
know,
kind of fine tuning your settings and stuff.
Trial and error, and just to figure out the offset. That would be the big one, to figure out how we get that lined up, and then maybe I could try one more where we cut it out like we did with the R2D2. So
we actually do a full all the way through cut.
Yeah.
Because I think that's definitely the next step is we're gonna have to learn. You have to learn how to cut through pieces to make actual smaller pieces. Yeah. Like when Jay wants to make brackets and stuff. So that'll be the next Carrera video.
Yeah.
We'll see if Jay can get one of those brackets finally made or whatever. Sick. All right. Well, that's gonna do it for this video. We're gonna try to figure out the next steps on how to mill something out of the piece of stock, but that'll be in a different video. And then I think probably one with Jay in it, because I know he wants to make brackets and stuff for like a GPU anti-sag, and then like his LN2 stuff. So
that might be the next video. Might be like a 3D mill rather than a 2D.
That'd be sick.
Because we figured out how to do the picture into
like engraving something. So the next one will be actually cutting. So
that might be a 4-axis job.
All right. Till next time, guys.
Later.
Let us know what you guys want to see us make with the Carrera, besides like all the stuff that Jay wants to make.
Dope, because that was really difficult.